So for stage two, we still have Janelli here. Say hi, Janelli. So we're gonna be discussing something from our childhood. It's very dear to us, and that it's pretty much coming to America. They're gonna make us. I mean, they made a sequel. They made a sequel, and we're very big fans of the original. We love Eddie Murphy to death, and we're really excited. We're really excited about this. I want to ask you, first of all, what was your reaction when you first saw that they were gonna bring them back after 30 years?
I probably screamed whenever I saw it was out. I was really excited about it. Coming to America, like you said, is for us at least 80s babies. We are like kind of grew up with movies like that. And I don't think we understood it fully until we probably saw it later on, if you got a chance to do that. But it is like a cult classic. So
Yeah,
making it a second time is just, I think it's just what we need, like that comedic relief that we need after the year
definitely.
we've had.
And the thing with this, I don't know. Sometimes when announcement like this get thrown at me, I don't know if I should feel angry or happy. And the reason why is because I know they're exploiting my nostalgia, and I know that I'm gonna pay anything to watch these things.
For sure.
And on my back of my head, it's like, come on, man, get Hollywood come up with like original ideas. Again, I'm happy because this is happening. At the same time, I'm concerned that this is happening because, like you said, this is a cult classic. And second parts sometimes don't have a good rap, sometimes don't have like a good reputation, and that's concerning because it's like, are you gonna ruin something that was so magical to us, to all those kids, all those people, period, not kids, people that went to see that, saw that movie on 1988 when it first was released. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. I'm liking that they're kind of respecting the history, and they're pretty much bringing everybody that was on that first movie. So
Yeah.
that to me is great. I'm hoping that seeing Eddie Murphy signing off for this might means that he approves and he backs up the project. It's not just like a money grabber, but it could possibly be something great. And I'm hoping that's the route that they're gonna take with this. Of all those characters, who are the ones you're most excited to see? Like, is it?
I think anything that Eddie Murphy is playing and Arsenio Hall, because they both do multiple characters. So I'm super
Yes.
looking forward to seeing the guys at the barber shop. That's like number one.
Oh, yeah. Those are my favorite. I cannot believe they're still alive. Is there an explanation for this? Those guys are like a
Who?
hundred now.
Who?
The guys at the barber shop.
That's
They
all
were.
Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall.
Yes, but they were okay. Yeah, I understand that's them. I understand Eddie Murphy's 30 years older than when he made that movie. But when
Yeah.
he made that movie, those guys at the barber shop were supposed to be on probably their 70s or 80s,
Yeah,
like
they're
years
like
old.
100 now. But
Exactly. Like,
I
how old
have
are
a fe-
they? They're
I have
all
a
alive,
feeling.
all of them.
No, I think that they might say so and so is dead. So, because we only saw the trailer, so it's quite
Yeah.
possible that maybe one of them had passed away.
They were all there.
That's
All of
funny.
them were there. I believe it's gonna be part of the joke. Like, how old are you? Like 120 or something. Like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna come out because this is insane. I mean that James Earl Jones is alive. It's like,
But
oh,
he was bedridden. You noticed in the trailer he was in bed,
yes,
so
yes, yes. But
he's
again, it
ailing or
was
something.
it was part of the probably it's part of his character, whatever his arc on this movie is going to be. I mean,
Yeah.
the actor is alive. He's alive. I mean, I don't know how old was he when the first movie came out. Maybe he was in his 40s, 50s. I don't know. But
Mm.
these guys from the barber shop, they were freaking old. I mean, and I know it's Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. I know it's
I think
them.
there's only one that's not them. That's an actual him, like an actor.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay,
one of them is not them. Yeah.
okay. Then that's really sad. But I mean, at the same time, it's great. It's great that movies like this are made. I'm just hoping that they treat it with the love and respect that it deserves. I'm looking forward to watch this. This is on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
And if you're already subscribed, you have access to it. This is not like premium access or any of that bullshit that this is throwing at us
Mhm.
with their content. But this actually, if it comes out, you got access to it and you can watch it.
Yeah.
And that's good because Amazon needs some content. I believe the only thing I watch in Amazon right now it's The Boys, pretty much.
And the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which your brother and I have both told you that you have to watch it and get on it.
I have
But
to, yeah.
yeah,
Jesus Christ,
it's a good one.
yeah, I don't want to make that commitment in front of people, but yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'm also looking forward to seeing Wesley Snipes again. And I don't know if you know her. She was one of the love interests in the first movie, Garcelle Beauvais. She had mentioned it actually in, I know you don't care about this stuff, but she was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills last year. And she had to step away a lot from the show to be part of this. That's how I knew that this was coming out.
Oh, to film this?
Yes, because she was in it and she had to go back and forth to Atlanta because this movie they actually filmed it in Atlanta, and so I already knew. But I did scream when I found out. I was like,
oh wait,
excited.
So they're not coming back to New York. They're pretty much looking for this kid in Atlanta.
That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. They don't mention it in the trailer. It's possible that they just use Atlanta as a set location, and because it's probably too expensive to film in New York.
Yeah, because once the barbershop came out on the trailer, I was assuming that they went back.
Yeah, they did use footage from the original locations, which by the way was filmed partly in my neighborhood where I grew up in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So that's pretty exciting. I remember walking down the street down South 3rd and South 5th, and they had like the blocks separated. They had it all locked down, whatever. And so my dad's like, they're filming a movie there. I was like, Kiel. I was like, I don't know.
And that was it. History in the making.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure they just use Atlanta as a set location because Atlanta has become like the Hollywood of the South, where a lot of locations are filmed there. A lot of movies and series are filmed there, but not necessarily using Atlanta as a backdrop, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I'm really happy that this is happening. I mean, let's be honest, I'm cautiously optimistic, like Fashi says. I'm like,
believe it.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, like I want this to be good. I'm always rooting for them to success, but if they're bad, I'm gonna say it. If they're horrible, I'm gonna criticize them. If they're bad, I'm gonna complain. Because this type of things, especially things that has so much history, this deserves a lot of respect. So I'm hoping that they treat it with that respect. They bring us something with quality, with a good story. Just don't try to catch us out because that's when franchises goes to die. When somebody comes in and just try to pretty much make a quick buck and destroy everything that was in place before it. I'm fine with reimagining things, but this is not reimagining. This is basically pretty much bringing something that already was established, and things like that are already established. They deserve justice. They just cannot be thrown at you for whatever reason because hey, this make money. Let's just make it and fuck him. No, that's not cool. So this movie is supposed to come out. When's it supposed to come out?
March 5th.
March 5th on Amazon Prime. So guys, if you're interested, please watch it. Before we close out, anything you want to add, Janelle?
Thanks for having me today. And I hope to be a guest on another occasion when we can talk even more controversial topics.
We'll bring you back. Thank you so much for being a good sport and helping us out. Appreciate it. And guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time, okay?